Hey, good morning, Fred Douglass students, staff, and families. It's Mr. Mung here, and I want to talk about sympathy. Take a minute and talk to somebody sitting next to you and tell them, what do you think the word sympathy means? What does it mean to show sympathy, and when would you show sympathy?
We were moving too fast. You ran away, April, May, and June.
With the recent natural disasters like Hurricane Irma and Hurricane Harvey, many people were affected by these storms. In fact, in Houston alone, 200 schools were closed because of Hurricane Harvey. And if each one of those schools had as many students as Fred, that's over 100,000 students affected by this storm.
I was high over the moon.
If you and your seat partner talked about sympathy being a way to show how we care and how we are concerned for others in times like this, then you guys were on the right track. When we show sympathy to others, it doesn't have to be something big. It can be a small note, a kind word. So now that I'm here, Fred Douglass, we're going to talk to one of our teachers and see what idea she has for how we at Fred can show sympathy for those students. Good morning, Ms. Lingham.
Well, good morning, Mr. Mung. How are you?
Good. Hey, I was just talking about you. So I was telling our students and staff how we're going to show sympathy to the people of Harvey.
Absolutely.
And I heard you had a really good idea. So can you tell our friends about it?
Well, actually, you caught me at the perfect time because I'm just tying up all the letters that my class wrote to the students down in Texas that were affected by the terrible Hurricane Harvey. So we're doing an idea and we're going to call it Hearts for Harvey. We've all written letters to students in Texas of our own age and given them some encouragement and some ideas about how to persevere, how to have a positive attitude when times are tough. And so I'm tying them, if you want to zoom in, with some adorable twine. Okay, and as I tie them with the twine, I'm going to attach these two hearts and we're going to sign our name and put Hearts for Harvey, and we're going to mail them down to Texas.
That's
so
awesome.
I think it would be a really super idea if all of the classes could write a letter. Each student will write a letter and put it in their own envelope. Put your envelopes together, tie them with twine, and our two hearts, Hearts for Harvey, and you'll write your class name, and then we'll put them in a box and mail them down to Texas so that those students can have a little word of encouragement from us. What do you think?
I love it. I think it's a great way that we're going to make an impact and show sympathy to those that were affected by the storm.
I agree. Let's get started with those letters, kids.
All right, friends, so you heard Mrs. Lingham. We are going to send our sympathy to the students affected by Harvey through notes of encouragement. So what kind of things should we write? Well, whenever you're trying to send sympathy, your goal is to make someone feel better. So instead of asking a lot of questions, we just need to let these students know that there are people, even halfway across the country, that care for them. Let them know that you feel bad for what happened. You can even say that you're sorry, even though this wasn't your fault in any way. All we ask is that you send some positive words to really try to make them feel better in the end. And once you're done, you're going to write them in the letter and we're going to send them off. Before we get started though, let's hear what some of you have to say about sympathy.
Sympathy means to help others when they're feeling sad.
I would give them a hug, and I would give them a card to make sure that they get better.
Sympathy is helping somebody who's in need.
Sympathy means, for example, if someone has lost a loved one, then that means to cheer them up.
Sympathy means when something bad happens, make them happy.